Imagine, which means to stand. Upani up and down means to face the east. Oh, Salaki. Good night. Salaki. La Yasha'ala, which means to Israel. Salaki. All right, Imagine, Upani up and down, which means rise, face the east. All right. All right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Avanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kudash, Haya, Shukah, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Taba'a, Watazaka, Haya, Asha, Barataza, Kawab, Haya, Vashemayim, Dalanawa, Lakam, Call Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawat Noah, Kasalaknawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'a, Taba'anawa, Banasaya 1, above, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Rai, Taya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wata Paraf, La Awlamian, Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever, so be it. Amen. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Babkashah, Nathan Lanaw. Hakak, La Pa'ah, Kal Makalah. Wakal Marawa, Hakak, La Chahar, Hamakazarian, Hakak, Lahakim, Hamathim, Hakak, Arakawat, Hatama Allah, Lagarshin, Washim Yahushai, Tawaraman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel, in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barak Lanawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayat Saparian, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Tuwaraman. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us in Israel, in the school. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahariya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azariya, Ma'am, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayim, Waratasa, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakakak, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Afkapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tadaafka, Wabawaka, Mayathai, I will learn. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damyalaka, Alta Karash, wa Alta Shakwa, Al Kayahana, Awabika, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Yarayamba, Sabbath, Wayata Yatazava, Al Tatapawanyaka, Amaru, Lakawa, Unakap Yadam, Goya, Walaaya Sakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawatazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Aryaka, Bariyaf, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adamam, Wayashama Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wargarium, Kabal, Wanawan, Wamalak, Palashaf, Am Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwai, Labunya Lawat, Salah, Ashalahom, Kamadian, Kasayasa Ra'a, Kayabia, Banakor, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Aura, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nada Yamawa, Kaira, Wakasabat, Wakatazor Manai, Kar Nasir Tomwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Narasha, Lanawa, Af, Naawas, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kogodala, Kokwach, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, the Byria Ira, Wa Kalaba, Dalahat, Harim, Khan, Dar Batma, Visiraka, Wabasa Wapatka, Dalahum, Mala'a, Punyahum, Kwalawan, Wayapakwashwa, Shanka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayapahova, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya Atha, Shanka, Yahweh, Labaka, Al Yawan, Al Kaharataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. But lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee are lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off of being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hungarians, Cabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also joined with them. They have helped their children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became like dung for the earth, make the numbers like Garib and like Zeb, yea, are the princes as Sabbath and as Muna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession, O my power. Make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever, yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. ISUPK power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth and all things living, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now, right now, to the evils and curses, the punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers in the school. To the evils and curses, the punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Pata Kamatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathens that stand in the way, or try to stop us to broadcast your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels who have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. All right. Sorry. All right. Shalaki, give me 1 second. All right, most sign Christ. All right. Shalaki. All right. All right, Yeshavium. The word Yeshav means sit or to sit in Hebrew. Otherwise, Yeshavium means that everyone is to be seated. All right. All right. So let's get to it. First things first, I want to say shalom. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shamar. Alatah B'Hashem Yahweh Shai to the sisters. All right. I am priest and officer 5000 Maccabia out of ISUPK, Minnesota. All right, Twin Cities, as you may know. Every Saturday, Lord allow, we have what is called the Sabbath service, which is a traditional. It is a traditional and memorial of the Israelites, meaning that we have a cultural service where we go into our native tongue, which is the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Okay. Some people may call it, Aramaic and stuff like that, which that's not really the case. But however, the ancient Paleo Hebrew, which is the language of the Jews, not the Jewish, but the Jews, the ones that are so-called Black, Latino, or North American Indian, God's chosen people, to be exact, according to the Bible. All right, not just any Bible, but the most accurate translation that we have, which is going to be King James Version. All right, Salakia, y'all give me one moment. Oh, go on. I appreciate it. I'm just going to rock it out. All right, because when you are up here, you're supposed to have a garment and all that stuff. But I know it's in there, but I'm just going to have to do this right here. But otherwise, it's like you can take that. You can take that unless you want your phone. It's up to you. Come on, no sweat. All right. All right, it's lucky, y'all. But yeah, however, the Sabbath service is very traditional. It is something that the Israelites kept, and what actually we are going to read about that today. All right, in many scriptures and many different stories in the Bible that you are going to see, everything that we do in the Israelite school, a UPK, is out of the Bible. It's not just something that we decide to come up with, or just wrote it down and threw it to the wall and see what was stuck. That's not something that we do. Okay. However, we are very practical and logical. We are, doing exactly what our forefathers and foremothers have always done as a people. So that's something that we are going to dive into also as well. This is a story, as far as the story that we are going to get into with Moses and involving Joshua as well. It's probably one of my favorite stories. What a lot of people don't know, a lot of people know about the birth of Moses, but no one really truly knows about his ending. All right, we always hear about Moses and how his life was in Egypt, but I don't really hear a lot of stories about how his life, ended. Okay, and Moses was is a very popular, very famous man in the scriptures. So we are going to dive into that today. All right. So with that being said, first we are going to get into 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then we are going to go into the bastard's language, which is called the English. All right. So if anybody has any questions off topic, you're more than welcome. Where we at? We are in Numbers chapter 27, verse 4 right now. And we are going to end off in chapter 28. Okay. Yeah, if anybody has any questions or concerns, you can type it into the chat. You're more than welcome. Otherwise, share content, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, all right? So like that instant.
You want to spray? You want to spray?
You said spray it?
You want to spray?
Sprite?
You want
it? Sure, why not? The water, I appreciate it. I really don't care for pop, but I wouldn't mind no damn Sprite. Shit. A little diabetes won't hurt. You feel me? The water, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot. The water, I appreciate that. By the way, we are not sponsored by Sprite. But if you want to send that check over, let me know. All right, my address is, I'll tell you later. All right. All right, so first we are going to get into the Hebrew and then to the bastard's language once again. All right. Let me see. So I said 27, right? And 4. So let me see. I stop at verse 10. Then. All right, let's get it. This is Numbers chapter 27, verse 4. Lama, Yagarai, Shum, Abayanwa, Matawat, Mashapakatwa, Kaya, Ayan, Lawa, Bun. Natha. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. Lanwa. Akazah. Batawat. Akya. Abayanwa. Verse 5. Wayakara. Masha. Ath. Mashapat. Lapanya. Yahweh. Verse 6. Wayamar. Yahweh. Al. Masha. La Amar. Verse 7. Khan. Banawath. Tazal Pakad. The Barth. Nathan. Laham. Akazaz. Nakala. Bathawat. Akya. Abayaham. Waha Abarath. Ath. Nakalat. Abayahan. Lahan. Verse 8. Wa'al. Banya. Yasha'ala. Thadabar. La'amar. Ayash. Kaya. Yamawath. Waban. Ayan. Lawa. Waha Abaratham. Ath. Nakalathwa. Labathwa. Verse 9. Wa'am. Ayan. Lawa. Bath. Wanathatham. Ath. Nakalathwa. La Akyawa. Verse 10. Last verse. Wa'am. Ayan. Lawa. Akya. Wanat the thumb. Ath. Nakalatwa. La Akya. Abayawa. And that's it on that. Scrap it up. All right. So, that was 7 verses into the Hebrew. Now let's go ahead and get into the bastard's language. And shout out to Officer 5000, man, my mother effing brother, man, out there in Milwaukee, man. Well, boy, I'm gonna try so I not to cry on camera because that nigga, boy.
You should also Milwaukee for him.
Say it again.
You went to Milwaukee for him.
Yeah, kind. You know, you might know him. His name literally means law. You know what I mean? But my brother, man. That brother, he a 5,000 now, and that is something just amazing to me. I mean, knowing that brother's story and how he came up in the truth and just in general, like that brother, like he really deserves that rank. But the reason why I'm shouting him out is because he had me cracking up when he said, let's go back to the bastard's language. Because when you think about it, English is a bastardized language, even Spanish and just all the languages of the world, because they all deviate from each other. You know what I mean? I forget, man. There's this video out there somewhere where it was this white man. He was breaking down how all languages are kind of just like related to each other in a sense, and how the languages are just very bastardized. It's not really a true language. So, like, yes, you grew up speaking Spanish. Yes, you grew up speaking, Ojibwe, which is a Native American language. Yes, you grew up speaking English and Patois and all these languages. But when you think about it, when you truly do the history of it, you're learning the language of your oppressor. That's where it comes from. That's it. That's all. Yes, to a certain extent, it is a part of your culture, but that's not really your culture.
That's right.
The ancient Paleo, like ancient Hebrew, is your culture. It's your language. It's tied to you. Like there are things in life that are tied to a specific type of people. All right, just because you grew up that way and learned that way I get you, I understand you, but it's not truly your culture. It's not your identity. That's why, once again, Sabbath service is very important, just like any other feast day, because understand that we had, like, on the High Holy Day chart, right? The Holy Convocation or High Holy Day chart, it says, I mean, one thing that you're always going to celebrate is the Sabbath, because it's every goddamn week.
That's right.
It's from sundown Friday to Saturday sundown. You know what I mean? But so it's going to be every week. If there's no feast day, there's always going to be a Sabbath service for sure. Okay. All right, but let's go ahead with that. Numbers chapter 27, verse 4 through 10. Baba Shah.
Numbers chapter 27, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Why should the name of our Lord be done why should the name of our Father be done away from amongst his family? Because he has no son. Give unto, therefore, a possession among the brethren of our father.
Oh, so I want to make sure that nobody gets confused, right? So where we are right now in the story of Numbers, right? Is okay. So I this is so funny because I forgot that this chapter was coming up, right? This story on Tuesday. I want to say either Tuesday or sometime last week or the week before. I mentioned how either on camera or off camera, how there's a possibility that your inheritance can go to the woman or your daughters, right? Because a lot of times when you watch shows like the Game of Thrones, which is an amazing show, right? Any medieval type of show like or even like Bridgerton. Bridgerton is also another great show, right? So when you watch these shows, and if you really pay attention to how the structure of rank and order is, or who gets the inheritance, or the different type of classes that they have in their society, right? What you have to understand is that it is possible for a woman to have some type of inheritance, some type of, reign, not power, meaning like authority over someone, but more of a sense of that she can have the possession of her family values, right? Now, not all men have boy children. They may have woman children or girl children. And so eventually, if there's no one else to grab the inheritance as far as a male figure, then it can go to a woman. All right. So that's kind of where we are in the story right now. So I'll go ahead and read it again, verse 4. Actually, read verse 1. Actually, just go ahead and go to verse 1, if you could. It's going to make a lot more sense based on everything I was talking about.
Numbers chapter 21, verse 1. Then came the daughter of Zephaniah. How do you say that?
Yeah, that's fine. Just try your best. It's fine.
Zelophehad, the son of Heifer, the son of Gilead, the son of Mashur, the son of Manasseh, of the family of Manasseh, the son of Joseph.
Right. So as you know, Manasseh is going to be the Cubans, all right? And who are the sons of Joseph, okay? Keep going.
And these are the names of his daughters. Malah, Noah, and Hagla,
and Milcah,
Makkah, and Zerah. And they stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest, and before the prince of all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, verse 3.
If you could, try to be a little louder.
Verse 3. Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin and had no sons.
Now I'm gonna stop you right there. So these daughters, these women, right? They stood before Moses and pretty much pleaded their case and said, "Hey, look, my Lord, our father's dead, and he died in the sin, and because he died in the sin, he has nothing. He has nothing to give us, which is very, very important too, right? Everything that you do in your life is very, very, very important because it can be life or death based on your decisions. Like especially if you are a man who has children, who has a family versus not having a family. Like, I mean, you have to think about what is going to happen when I die. And my children are still alive, and my wife or wives are still alive. Like, what am I going to be able to leave them when I'm gone? Like, those things are very important because it's not about you. It's never you anymore. If you have a wife and you have children or wives or children, like your life is not yours anymore. It's theirs. So what you do with your life is all for them. You know what I mean? It's not, you're not an individual anymore. All right. You're no longer that. You can't think like that. It's all about them and only them. Like the same thing, when you are a priest of the Lord, it's not about you. You can't, there's no days off. You know what I mean? Right. Like right now, like right now in my mind, I had to check myself to get here. You know what I mean? I had other shit I had to take care of, but not saying I don't want to be here, but I am physically drained. But who gives a damn about that? There's lives that have to be saved. There's a job that needs to be done. You know what I mean? So I'm here, and I love it, and I love this job. That's right. And you know what too? And my tiredness was like a demon to me, because right now at this very moment, I feel very much awake and alive to teach this goddamn class. You know what I mean? So the point is, like, everything that you do, you gotta understand, like, you gotta understand the importance of, like, it can really affect any and all things, good or bad, right? So these daughters are coming to Moses, pleading their case, saying, hey, look, our father's dead. He died in the wilderness. And the reason why he died in the wilderness was because of sin. If y'all go back a few months ago, or even a couple of weeks ago, to realize why Israel was being treated or dying the way that they were, it's because of the way that they were acting towards Moses and Aaron. You know what I mean? These men of the Lord, and how they did not put their trust in them, and how they did not obey what they were commanded to do. That's why they died in their sin. Right. When you go against the order, I mean, you are sinning. That's that. Okay? So because of that, they're like, look, what are we to do? I mean, how are we going to survive? How are we going to live? Read verse 4.
Come on. Verse 4. Why should the name of our father be done away from amongst his family, because he hath no sons? Give unto us therefore a possession among the brethren of our father.
Now, these women are very persistent, and they're trying to secure their safety and having something. They are trying to make sure that they are, well off with something and nothing. All right, because they understand that it's only just them as the woman or as the daughters, and that they don't have any brothers. Their father didn't have any sons. Keep going.
Come, verse 5. And Moses brought their cause before the Lord.
And one thing women are very great at is being persistent about something that they want. They are very aggressive. And I love that about women, when it's righteous, though.
That's right.
When it's righteous, it's a very beautiful, great quality on all women. You know what I mean? When they are very ambitious, very zealous about something that they want, they go and get it. Without even, it's damn like they don't even think about it. They come up with a plan in 5 seconds, and they just go after it. You know what I mean? And that's something that Israel needs. We need zealous, and persistent, ambitious sisters who are going to, go after that thing that is right, that's going to benefit their home and everyone else's home. I mean, you should have saw those sisters out there in the Passover. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't just the brothers that made the Passover all great and wonderful. We had our sisters too, man. That's right. We need our sisters. We need each other. And because of that, I mean, it turned out to be beautiful, as it always does, because the Most High is with us. That's right. All right? Them sisters, man, are hardcore to the bone. All right? Like, and also, too, like, I mean, if we could give them a hand, give them sisters a hand. I don't understand how y'all choose women outside of the UPK, unless you plan on bringing them inside of the school. then I hear you. But otherwise, I mean, man, like you can't compare. I mean, you can't find nothing like these sisters in the UPK. You can't find them elsewhere but in here. That's all right, like these sisters out here are. I mean, in the school are amazing. All right, I can't vouch for anywhere else. But anyway, moving on. Read 5 again.
Oh God. And Moses brought their cause before the Lord. Verse 6. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 7, the daughters of Zebulun speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father, brethren, and thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them.
Now let's dissect this, right? So first thing, it says the daughters of Zephaniah speak right, meaning that the Most High confirmed, like, okay, you know what, they are right. Since they are right, I will give them a possession. Okay, thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren. So now, here is the order of things, right? So if a man doesn't have any children, boy children, usually what happens is you have to go down the line of who are the other closest, male figures to the father. Do he have brothers? Well, if he ain't got brothers, then, is there a father, an uncle, a cousin, something? Is there another male figure in the family that can, take care of this inheritance? All right, keep going.
Come on. Verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die and have no sons, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughters. Verse 9. And if he have no daughters, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his brethren.
And the brother in this case is going to be no, never mind. It's a self-explanatory. Go ahead.
Come on, verse 10. And if he have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his father's brother.
Right. All right. So y'all see where this is going, right? You know what I mean? So sons, if no sons, daughters, if no daughters, brothers, if no brothers, fathers, brothers, or I believe the last thing would be the closest relative. Okay, after that, like there's a whole system that you have to go to when it comes to inheritance. And you know what's so funny about this? Even in Esau's world or empire in America today, it's the same system, and you wonder where he gets it from, which is our records. Okay, all right. So let's stop there. Let's go back into the Hebrew. All right, verses 11 to 17. All right. All right. This is Numbers chapter 27, verse 11. Wa'am, Ayan, Akim, La Abawa, Wanatathan, Ath, Nakalatwa, La Sharwa, Hakarab, Alyua, Mashapakatwa, Wayarash, Atha, Wahayatha, Labunya, Yasha'ala, Laquath, Mashapat, Kashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah. Verse 12. Wayamar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Ilah, Al, Har, Ibarium, Kazah, Yara'ah, Ath, Haratazah, Ashar, Nathanya, Labunya, Yasha'ala. Verse 13. Salakia, Salakia, Ra'awatha, Atha, Wanasapas, Al, Amyak, Gum, Atha, Kashar, Nasap, Aharon, Afyak. Verse 14, Kashar, Mariathum, Paya, Bamat Dabar, Tazan, Bamaria Bas, Ha'ida, La Oh, so like a La Hakodashia. But mom, so like it by no. But so like by my young. By my young. La yan yahum. Maya. Marabas. Kodash. Ma dabar. Tazan, verse 15. Wayadabar, Masha al Yahweh, La Amar, verse 16. Yapaquad, Yahweh, Alahaya, Arakawath, Lakol, Bashar, Ayash, Al, Ha'ida, verse 17, last verse. Ashar, Yatazah, Lapanyahum, Wa Ashar, Yaba'ah, Lapanyahum, Wa Ashar, Wayatazayam, Wa Ashar, Yaba'am, Wala'ah, Tahaya, Aidath, Yahweh, Katazan, Ashar, Ayan, Lahum, Ra'ai, and then that's on that. It's fine. A little tongue twisters over there, boy. All right, let's go. Numbers chapter 27, verse 11.
Come. Verse 11. And if his father has no brother, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his kinsman. That is the next to him. That is next to him of his family. And he shall possess it. And it shall be unto the children of Israel as a statute of judgment, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 12.
Let me see that. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Okay. So it's running down the list again, as we mentioned before. Keep going.
Come. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, Get thee up into the mountain of unto Mount Abram, and see the land which I have given unto the children of Israel. Verse 13. And when thou hast seen it, thou also shalt be gathered unto thy people, as Aaron, thy brother, thy brother was gathered.
Keep going.
Verse 14. For ye have rebelled against my commandment, and in the desert of Zin, in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes. That is the water of Meribah, in Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin. Verse 15. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, verse 16, Let the Lord, the God of the spirit of all flesh, set a man over the congregation.
Now, I'm going to stop you right there. I don't want us to overshadow verse 14, right? When it says, verse 13, right? So, okay, so I just want to recap real quick, right? Because I don't think we was able to really touch on this last week too much. But this is speaking about verse 13, Salakia, is speaking about when Moses had pretty much sinned against the Most High, right? The Most High told Moses that he wanted him to go search out the promised land, the land where Israel was going to dwell. Salakia. However, Moses had got upset, and in his anger, he struck the tablets. All right, the rocks. So when it speaks about the rocks, it's speaking about the tablets that had the commandments on them. Understand that at one point in time, this Bible that we have today in 2026, there was only the Old Testament. Because in the time of Moses, you only have the first 5 books of Moses over time. Okay? Genesis, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Numbers, Exodus. All right. So he had tablets of these books, tablets of these scriptures of the first 5 books of Moses over time, right? But however, he destroyed them in his anger, and because of that, he was not welcome into the promised land. Okay, that was his judgment, and so ultimately, he asked and begged the Lord to have someone else lead them into that land. And we are going to see who that next person is going to be in line, because Moses was not allowed to go into that land to, take Israel to the land, which is, ultimately like the finish line, because they didn't travel for such a long time.
That's right.
So since he has to stay behind, someone else has to take them all the way there. All right. So read 14 again, please.
Come on, concert. Verse 14. For ye rebelled against my commandment.
Mm-hmm. Rebelled.
Oh, so for ye rebelled against my commandment in the desert of Zin, and the strife of the congregation to sanctify me at the water before their eyes.
Now, also too, the reason why I was mentioning water is because he was also ordered to. I'm paraphrasing. He was also ordered to do something in order to get water for the people. You know what I mean? Like, I think there was like in a dry desert, and he's supposed to strike something in order for the water to come up or whatever. But however, he once again he did the opposite of what the Lord told him to do. He did some other shit. All right, and because he went against the protocol, because he went against the orders of the Most High said, "Look, you know what? You are not going to be in this land with Israel." All right. So I mean, if he's not in the land with Israel, also he's going to die outside. Okay. Go ahead.
Come, verse 15. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, verse 16, let the Lord, the God of spirit of all flesh, set a man over the congregation. 17, which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord be not a sheep which have no shepherd.
Right. So Moses' only request was, okay, no sweat. I'm not going to be in the promised land with Israel. I'm not going to be able to take them all the way there. But however, Lord, if you could, can you set someone else to be a leader? Set somebody else who is going to take my place to make sure that they get there.
That's right.
Because if they don't have no one to lead them, then they are going to be as a sheep which have no shepherd.
That's right.
All right. Because like any animals, right? If you are a husband, doing any type of husbandry is like, it's another word for saying a farmer. If you are someone who tills the land and you are a farmer, you take care of your cattle, which are your animals, right? You have to lead them, otherwise they are just going to run all over the place. And it's so funny too. I love the example about the sheep and the shepherds, because some months back when we were in the book of Leviticus, it talks about how we have laws and rules about what happens if your animals wander off, and if someone else were to find them, and if someone takes your animals, and if they fall in a ditch and things of that sort, right? So Moses saying, Lord, I want to make sure that, before it's all said and done, that somebody else leads these people. But let's see who it is. Like, who else besides Aaron was with Moses and Aaron? Do you know? Joshua. All right. And that's literally the next book after Numbers. You know what I mean? And this is really how I found more about his death. I remember some years back, I was just randomly doing some study, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to read the book of Joshua. And I remember reading the first chapter of Joshua. I'm just like, well, why is it saying that? And so I went back a few chapters, and I was like, hold on, I'm gonna go back to Numbers real quick and look at the last 2 chapters. And I was like, oh, so this is why Joshua, the first chapter, is set up the way it is, which is one of my favorite chapters, right? But anyway, more or less, and we'll get there. But that's it on 17. All right, so I'm gonna get back into the Hebrew. Then we're gonna finish off this this chapter. Okay, let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we are going to read into Numbers chapter 27, verse 18, finishing the entire chapter. I'm sorry, 18 to 23, and then the 7th verse is going to be Numbers 28 and 1. All right, so let me get that. All right, this is Numbers chapter 27, verse 18. Wayamar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Kwak, Lak, Af, Yahweh Shai. By the way, the word Joshua in Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Oh, I'm sorry, it's like Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai and Joshua is spelled the same. Ban, no, the one, Ayash, Ashar, Rayak, Aban, Wasamakat, Af, Yadad. It's like, no, Yadak, Alyua, verse 19. Waha Amadath, Afwa, Lapanya, Alaizar, Hakahan, Walapanya, Kaal, Ha'ida. It's like Wa Taza Wayatha. Wa Taza Wayatha, Athwa. La Ayan Yaham, verse 20. Wanat the Tha, Mahawadak, Alyua, Almayan, so Aiman, Yashemaiwa, Kaor, Idath, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 21. Walapanya, Alaizar, Hakahan, Aimad, Washa'al, Lawa, Bamashapat, Ha'awarian, Labanya, Yahweh, Al, Payawa, Yatazawa, Wa'al, Payawa, Yabawa, Hawa'a, Wakal, Banya, Yasha'ala, Athwa, Wakal, Ha'ida, verse 22. Waya'ash, Mashah, Kashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Athwa, Wayakwak, Ath, Yahweh Shai, Waya Madawa. Also like it, Waya Amadwa, Lapanya, Alaizar, Hakahan, Walapanya, Kaal, Ha'ida, verse 23. Waya Samad, it's like Waya Samak, Ath, Yadyawa, Alyawa, Waya Taza, it's like it, Waya Tazawa, Kashar, Debar, Yahweh, Bayad, Mashah. Numbers chapter 28, verse 1, last verse. Waya Debar, Yahweh, Al Mashah, La Amar. Clap it up. All right, you go ahead and get that. So you're going to stop at Numbers chapter 28, verse 1. But start at 18, of course.
Come. Numbers chapter 27, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto Moses, take thee Joshua, the son of Nun, a man in whom the Spirit, and lay thy hand unto him. 19. And set him before Eleazar,
Yeah.
the priest, and before all the congregation. and give him a charge in their sight. 20. And thou shalt put some of thine honor unto him, that all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient.
Now I'm gonna stop right there. I really love how poetic that sounded, right? When it says, and set him before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation, and give him a charge in their sight. Oh, like my bad. Verse 20. And thou shalt put some of thine honor upon him. Like, that's so poetic, because what that is saying is, we are going to raise up another priest. All right, we are going to raise up a priest to take on this office and take on this responsibility. All right, so since Moses is not going to be the one who's going to take them to the promised land, then we have to raise somebody else up to do the job. It doesn't mean that you're always going to be demoted or you're fired from that office. It means that you just pass it on to somebody else. That's how things go in ISUPK. We don't just kill off, that brother from doing a certain thing, per se, but we pass it on. We pass on responsibility, because that's what an office is. In order to be an officer, you have to have an office. In order to be a priest, you have to have a duty of what a priest does. Okay? So this is what happened. This is what's happening with Joshua. He is being raised up to, do this job, all right, to be the leader that's going to instruct Israel. And also to I like to throw out little facts that I know about priests and prophets of the Bible, or certain people in the Bible. I want to say Joshua would have been considered to be a Puerto Rican, an Ephraimite brother. All right, Ephraimite, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican. I like to play around and say Puerto Rican. Those brothers, those sisters, all right? Go ahead.
21. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall ask counsel for him after the judgment of Urim before the Lord. At this word shall they go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation. Verse 22, and Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and he took Joshua and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation. 23, and he laid his hand unto him, and gave him a charge, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. Chapter 28, verse 1, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
and that's our Messiah Christ. So Joshua was raised up to, take on the authority and the rule to lead Israel into this land.
That's right.
And also too, not only did Moses not only was Moses in the presence of seeing this, but Eleazar as well. Like anytime someone gets raised up, you have a company of men who agree on this matter. It's not just always just one person, but and also too, like this reminds me of when someone gets raised up, you have the anointing, prayer, and you get confirmation. Like I see all the time. Anytime the generals always raise somebody up, Commander Yohana, he looks to his right, he looks to his left to check in with these men to see, like, do y'all approve as well? Like he gets counsel from the men that are, near to him, just to see, like, is this the decision that we should make to raise this brother up to whatever rank, to whatever office? So yeah, like, what do you think about this? Do you think the brother needs a little bit more time, or is he solid? Is he ready? And then you ask that brother as well, brother, are you sure you want to take this oath? Are you sure you're ready for this responsibility? And we even ask sisters, are you sure that you want to take on this Hebrew name? Because it comes with weight.
That's right.
The name that you are not that person now today, but you have to work up to be that person. Because with us coming into the truth, you have time to shed yourself.
That's right.
And although you did your 90 days, although you have your name now, you still got work to do.
That's right.
It doesn't mean that you are whoever, you're named yet. you got to work for. You got to keep working. Just like anything in life, there are stages that you have to go through. All right. When you're born, you are a baby. You go through a stage of you not talking, you're not walking, and then you just hit certain milestones.
That's right.
And you just grow and grow and grow. And that's how it has to be with you and the truth as well when you get raised up. Whether you get your name, whether you get a rank raise, whether you get a certain position, so on and so forth. There's milestones. There's, and also too, Paul said this. Paul said that it is not a race but a marathon. You're gonna always keep working. You're gonna always got to keep going. You know what I mean? It's at your own pace. Just because somebody is up here doesn't mean that you need to be up there with them right away. Take your time. Figure out what your demons are and figure out how to destroy them.
That's right.
Figure out how to conquer that thing that has been conquering you all your life before you got here. Focus on the things that are right there in your face. Focus on the things that, you need to get under wraps in order to do bigger things. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be all over the place. All right. And even if you are all over the place, we will still help you.
That's right.
All right. Because brotherhood and sisterhood is a weapon.
That's right. And
it's only a weapon because we use it. We exercise it. All right. I pray you understand. I just wanted to say that part. Salakia. Let's get back into the Hebrew. We are almost done here. All right. Okay. Almost sound correct. All right. Let's get it. We're doing good on time too. All right. Numbers chapter 28, verse 2. All right. Tazawa, Ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa Amarath, Alaham, Ath, Kwarabanya, Lakamya, La Asya, Rayak, Nayakakathia. Yeah. Dashamarwa. It's like it. Laha Quariyab. Layab. Wamawadwa. Verse 3. Wa Amarath. Laham. Tazah. It's like a Zah. Hasha. Ashar. Faradwa. La Yahweh, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Taimam, Shanyam, La Yawam, Allah, Tamayad, verse 4, Ath, Hakabash, Akkad, Diashah, Babakwar, Wa'ath, Hakabash, Hashanya, Diashah, Banyan, Habarium. All right. Wayashariath, Hayapa. Salath, Slaki, La Manaka, Walayala, Bashaman, Kathayath, Rabiath, Hahan. Verse 6, Ailah, Tamayad, Ashiyah, Bahar, Sayanya, Lariat, Nayakat, Asha, Layahawa. Verse 7, Onasakwa, Rabiath, Hayan, Lakabash, Hakad, Bakwadash, Hasak, Nasak, Shakar, La Yahweh, verse 8, last verse. Wa'ath, Hakabash, Hashania, Layasha, Banyan, Ha'arabai, Kamanakath, Habakwar, Wa Kanasakwa, Layasha, Asha, Rayak, Nayakak, Layahawa, and that's it on that. Let's wrap it up. All right. That's going to be Numbers Numbers chapter 28, verse 2 through 8.
And I'm calling verse 2. And commanded the children of Israel, and said unto them, my offering and my bread for my sacrifice made by fire, for sweet savor unto me, shall ye observe to offer unto me in their due season. Verse 3. And thou shalt say unto them, this is the offering made by fire, which ye shall offer unto the Lord. 2 lambs of the first year without spot, day by day, for a continual burnt offering. 4. The one lamb shalt thou offer in the morning, and the other lamb shalt thou offer at evening. 5. And a 10th part of an ephah of flour for meat offering, mingled with the 4th part of an hin of beaten oil. 6. It is a continual burnt offering which was ordained in Mount Sinai for a sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. 7. And the drink offerings.
It's like Mount Sinai. Sinai. Yeah. It's like the A is kind of silent.
Sinai.
Yeah.
For a sweet savor. Sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 7. And the drink offering thereof shall be the 4th part of a hin for the one lamb. In the holy place shalt thou cause the strong wine to be poured unto the Lord for a drink of offering. 8. And the other lamb shalt thou offer at evening, as the meat offering of the morning, and as the drink offering thereof, thou shalt offer it, a sacrifice made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord.
And that's on that. So what's happening here, right? And yeah, I just want the brother to kind of read all of that because it's all saying the same thing. So another thing that is very traditional, as we are seeing, when someone gets raised up, we celebrate.
That's right.
We celebrate, we feast, because this is a special thing. Because once again, this is all for the purpose of the Most High.
That's right.
We are doing this job for the Lord, and we are celebrating this brother, this sister, or this sister just getting some type of honor from the Lord, and to be raised up to do a duty in the name of the Most High is absolutely honorable. Bring the bottles out. Bring the family out.
That's right.
Bring all the good food. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, you waited for your birthday. You want to bring all the whores out, all the drugs. Like, goddamn, you definitely trying to go out with a bang, and that bang is you're gonna be in the grave. That's it. You're gonna be in jail. All your relationships gonna be in the garbage. You're gonna wake up with something that you cannot get rid of.
That's right.
Like, that's nothing to celebrate. That's hell. But however, I mean, man, someone like Joshua who took on the responsibility that it's not easy, which is an office. It's not easy to withhold, or not withhold, but it's not easy to take on that type of work. It comes with a lot of pressure. It comes with a lot of, long nights and long days. You may acquire some errors. You know what I mean? It comes with a lot of check-ins and scrutiny. But that's what it means to be a priest, man. You gotta do if you truly want to do the work of the Lord, you are going to have to go through something that only a man only something that builds a man, I should say. It's something that is really going to add on to you as a person. Okay, so this feast is in celebration of Joshua. All right, and any time that we all do something great in the work of the Lord, or just in general, man, celebrate. You got a new promotion at the job, man. Why not celebrate? You've been working hard as hell at that slavery, and you're getting more money, which means more tithes, which means more resources for the truth. It means your family gets to eat a little bit more than what you've been eating, meaning just more resources, right? I mean, man, celebrate. Why not? You and your wife just made 5 years as far as being with each other. 10 years, 20 years, 2 months, whatever the case may be. Man, find a way to enjoy yourself in this life. Find a little piece of heaven within this hell. All right? And rest assured, every time that we get together in UPK, man, we go out with a bang. We make sure to celebrate and embrace one another, as the scripture says to do. All right? All right, I'm off of that. Let's keep going. Let me go back to the Hebrew. To knock it out. Let's see. All right. All right. We almost out of here. We almost done. Yeah. Oh, we got three sets of 7. Yeah. All right. Don't be yawning, man. You're gonna make me tired. Shit. Nah, it's like this. All right, let me get back into the Hebrew. We stopped at 8, right? All right, so all right. Numbers chapter 28, verse 9. Wabayawam, Hashabath, Shanya, Kabashim, Banya, Shana. Sorry, Tama Yamam, Washanya, Asharanyam, Salat, Manakah, Balawala, Bashaman, Wanasakwa, verse 10, Ilath, Shabbath, Bashabathwa, Al, Ilath, Hatamayad, Wanasakah, verse 11. Wabara'ashya. Kadashi. It's like it. It's like Kadashi. Oh, Kadashikam. Takarapwa. Allah. La Yahweh. Parium. Banya. Bakwar. Shanyam. Wa'ayal, Akkad, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Shabai, Thamad Yamam, verse 12, Washalash, Asharanyam, Salath, Manakah, Balala, Bashaman, Lapar, Hakad, Washanya, Asharanyam, Salath, Manakah, Balala, Bashaman, Layo, Hakad, verse 13. Asharan, Asharwan, Salath, Manakah, Bayala, Bashaman, Lakabash, Hakad, Ayla, Rayak, Nayakat, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 14. Wanasakyahum, Katazaya, Hahayan, Yahaya, Lapar, Washa, what, it's like it, Wa, Shalayash. No, it's like it. Washa La Yashath. Oh, come. Hayan, La Yo, Wa Rabbi, Hayan, La Kabash, Yayan, Za'ath, Ailath, Kadash, Bakadashwa, La Kadashia, Hashanah. Verse 15, last verse. Washayar, Isayam, Akkad, La Kata'ath, La Yahawa Al, Ilah, Hatamayad, Yasha, Wanasakwa, and then that's it on that. All right, verse, what is that? Verse 9, you got it.
9. And on the Sabbath day, the 2 lambs of the first year without spot, and 2/10 deals of flour.
1 second. Did it say Sabbath?
I said Sabbath.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And on the Sabbath day, 2 lambs of the first year without spot, and 2/10 deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, and the drink offering thereof. 10. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, besides the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. 11. And in the beginnings of your months ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without spot. 12. And 3/10 deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, for 1 bullock, and 2/10 deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, for 1 ram. 13. And a several tenth deal of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering unto 1 lamb, for a burnt offering of sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 14. And their drink offering shall be half an hin of wine unto a bullock, and the 3rd part of a hin unto a ram, and a 4th part of a hin unto a lamb. This is the burnt offering of every month throughout the months of the year. Verse 15. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering unto the Lord shall be offered, beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering.
Now, okay, so again, the reason why I let him read all at once, I just want to, just to pretty much wrap it up in a nutshell with this, right? So it's showing you the Sabbath service today. Now, of course, now anybody is more than welcome to cook or bring food on the Sabbath, which that's something that we do as well. We always have something at the school every Saturday, especially if you are just, Saturday, you just come to class, you might want something to bite to eat or whatever the case may be. There's food here because once again, this is a part of the high holy days or the holy convocation that is on our calendar. So even, you don't have to feast per se on today, like we do for any other feast, but technically that's how it's done. Yeah, water is in there. Huh? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah. No, you good. Go ahead. Yeah, so technically, food is supposed to be here. We feast out and stuff like that, right? But now, the way things is in captivity, where we may work on a Saturday, we may work on a Friday during this time, so no sweat, But there's still, for those priests and people that are here, there's food and there's something here for them. All right. Also, too, this is the setup for how we celebrate the Lord's feast days. And once again, it's high holy days and holy convocations, because we ain't going to be able to touch everything, but it's going to mention Passover. It's going to mention the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So the same, the same system that we see in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, it's going to reiterate it in Numbers, the 28th chapter as well. And also, too, around the time that Joshua got raised up, this is what's happening as well, with them having a celebration, not only for him being raised up, but we're seeing what's happening next with the Sabbath service, all right? So, just to, explain that quickly, all right? That's all I was speaking about. And then also, too, anytime that you see where it says the meat sacrifice, a burnt offering, a drink offering, it's just laying down the rules of what is to be done for this particular offering. You have many different type of offerings. You got offerings for sins. You have offerings for a peace, like something that's, glorious and honorable, such as Joshua being raised up. Or you have burnt offerings, drink offerings, and other offerings for different purposes, all right? It all depends on the context of what is happening in that particular time, which right now, Joshua just got raised up to take on the office of leading Israel. So they're celebrating. This is a celebration type of offering unto, the congregation of Israel, which is the people, and to Joshua as well. They're all celebrating, okay? Moving on. Hopefully that made sense to everybody that's watching, okay? If you were following along. All right, so let's see. Numbers chapter 28, verse 16. We are going to end off with verse 22. All right, we almost done here. All right, 16, what I say, 16 and 22. All right. All right, Numbers chapter 28, verse 16. Wabakadash. Hara Ashwan. Ba'arabai. Ashar. Yawam. Lakadash. Pesach. Pesach in Hebrew means Passover, by the way. So you got the Pa, the Sa, and the Ka. Pesach is Passover in Hebrew. La Yahweh, verse 17. Yakamasha, Ashar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hazah, Kag, Shabayeth, Yum, Matazawath, and also too, Matazawath means unleavened bread. Akol, verse 18, Bayawam, Hara Ashwan, Makara'a, Kodash, Ka'ol, Malakath, Abadah, La'ah, La'ishwa. Verse 19. Waha Karabayatham, Asha, Ilah, Layahawa, Parim, Banya, Bukwar, Shanyam, Wa'ayah, Akkad, Washabai, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Thama Yamam, Yahayawa, Lakam, verse 20. Wamanakatham, Salah, Bailah, Bashaman, Shalasha, Asharanyam, Lapar, Washanya, Asharanyam, Layor, Aishua, verse 21. Ashar Yawan, Laasha, Lakabash, Hakad, Lashabayeth, Hakabashim. Verse 22, last verse. Bashiar, Kata'ath, Akkad, La Kapar, Al Yakum. And then that's it on that. All right, damn right. All right. So after this, we got 7 more, and then we're done. All right. Go ahead and read that. What was that? 16.
16. And in the 14th day of the first month is the Passover of the Lord. 17. And in the 15th day of this month is the feast. Salakia. 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. 18. And the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no manner of servile work therein. 19. But ye shall offer a sacrifice made by fire for a burnt offering unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks and 1 ram. And 7 lambs of the first year. They shall be unto you without blemish.
That's right.
20. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil. 3/10 deal shall ye offer for a bullock, and 2/10 deal for a ram. What do I go to 21? How far do I go?
22.
21. And several tenths deal shalt thou offer for every lamb, thereout the 7 lambs. 22. And 1 goat for a sin of offering to make an atonement for you.
It's like I think we're having technical difficulties. Because it's showing. Let me see something going on. Do me a favor, go to your Facebook and see if you see the live. I don't see none. Like everything looks fine up here, but it's showing that something went wrong. A technical error, working to get fixed. That's what it says. Either way, I'm just gonna keep going. So, all right. So with that, right. So what the brothers just read is that it's just breaking down some of the past, some of the high holy days and holy convocations that we celebrate, and what's next. Like it's literally next and right after the next one. Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread is the next day, and then so on and so forth. The Feast of First Fruits, which actually right now is it 12? Okay,
it's not. It's like frozen.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it hasn't showed me an error yet. It says that someone's still watching, but I don't know. Yeah, it just showed me the same thing. I just wanted to go like it, but more or less. All right. No sweat. But I mean, it's not giving me an error message right now, so I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, so what's happening is that it's just running down all the feast days that we celebrate, back to back in that same order. Once again, Passover is mentioned, Sabbath service, I should say. The Sabbath, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, and I believe it's going to mention the Feast of First Fruits as well. All right, so let's get back into the Hebrew. We are going to read verses 23 all the way to verse 29, and that's going to be the last of everything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. All right. So this is Numbers chapter 28, verse 23. Malabad, Ilah, Habakwar, Bashar, Lailath, Hatamayad, Daishua, Ath, Allah, verse 24. Ka'Allah, Daishwa, Layawam, Shabayeth, Yam, Lakam, Ashah, Rayak, Nayakak, Layahawa, Al, Iwalath, Hatamayad, Yaisha, Wanasakwa, verse 25. Wabayawam, Hashabaya, Makara'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Ka'al, Malakath, Abadah, La'ah, La'ishwa, verse 26. Wabayawam. Habakawarium. Baha Slaki. Baha Karabakium. Manaka. No, it's like Kadasha. La Yahweh. Bashabayas Yakam. Makra'ah. Kodash. Yahaya. Lakam. Ka'al. Malakas. Abadah. La'ah. La'ishua. Verse 27. Waha Kwaratham. Awala. Lariat. Nayakat. Layahawa. Parium. Banya. Bukwar. Shanyam. Ayom. Akkad. Shabai. Kabashim. Banya. Shana. Verse 28. Wa Manakathum. Salath. Bayala. Balayala. Bashaman. Shalasha. Asheranium. Lapar. Haakad. Shanya. Asheranium. Layol. Haakad. Verse 29, last verse. Asharwan. Asharwan. Lakabash. Haakad. Lashabayas. Hakabashim. And that's it on that. Let's wrap it up. All right, let's go ahead and finish that. 23 all the way to verse 29.
23. And on the fourth day, 10 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Salaki. 24. Their meat offering and their drink offering for the bullock, for the ram, and for the lamb shall be according to the numbers after the manner. 25. And 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. 26. And on the 5th day, 9 bullock, 2 rams.
Wait, what chapter are you in?
29.
You in chapter 29? No, 28. Chapter 28, verses 23. Because I'm seeing something completely different.
Oh, Salaki.
All right, that's what. Because I'm trying to follow you, but I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, Salaki.
No, it's all good. If you could start over again.
Yeah, Salaki. 23.
Yeah, 23.
Numbers, chapter 28, verse 23. Ye shall offer these beside the burnt offering in the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. After these manners ye shall offer daily throughout the 7 days the meat of the sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. It shall be offered beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. 25. And on the 7th day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. 26. Also, in the day of the first fruits, when ye bring a new meat offering unto the Lord, after your wheat be out, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. 27. Be ye shall offer, but ye shall offer the burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord. 2 young bullock, 1 ram, 7 lamb of the first year. 28. And their meat offering of flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deal unto 1 bullock, 2/10 deal unto 1 ram. 29. A several tenth deal unto 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs.
And that's it on that. All right. So now once again, it's laying down flat what consists of each of these feast days. And also too, I mean, this is an all day, like this feast is going to be lasting long and longer. You know what I mean? Like we are going to party. How Israel party, we party. You know what I mean? Like it's saying like back, it's showing us back to back. Like that's a lot of meat as far as the lamb, the number of lambs says 7. I mean, and then it says all the drinks as well. You know, I mean, all the oil, like, and mind you, like Israel, we come in a big number. You know, I mean, we ain't a small number of people in the sense of, you know, coming to a celebration. Like, we are coming with the whole city, the whole state, in one place. You know what I mean? Like at the Passover, boy, I mean, it was so many different brothers and sisters from around the world, but boy, we were packed. We were packed. It was absolutely amazing. And you can only imagine, like, every single day what would have to be done in order for everyone to eat and feast properly, you know what I mean, for the celebration that was created, and that's all about the Lord. Like, come on, man, like, hella food.
That's right.
Hella drinks, hella resources. But I mean, what we're seeing in the scriptures, what we are reading right now, is what we just saw just the other day at Passover.
That's right.
At the Feast on Unleavened Bread. And you know what? As far as I've seen, I didn't see not one plate just wasted. Everybody was enjoying themselves, boy. Man, I got the opportunity to give me a little extra piece of lamb. I feel like I didn't deserve it because I know there's somebody out there who probably needed it more than me. Every year I always get some extra lamb, and then I love it. You know what I mean? That lamb was absolutely just on point this year, just like any other year. All right, but I do want to give that a hand. Just real quick, Passover. It's amazing out here in Texas. Lord allow, if Christ ain't back before, you know, the next one, we're not sure where the next one's going to take place. You know what I mean? I would love, you know, going back to New York, man. It's been a long time. But however, you know, if Christ ain't back beforehand, Lord allow, you know, it's Texas or somewhere else that, you know, that's better. You know what I mean? And either way, I know the Passover is going to be just excellent. All right. So that's that on that. And next week, Lord allow, we'll finish off this story. All right. Because we do got a few more chapters left of the book of Numbers before we go into, I want to say, Joshua. Okay. Because, Joshua is next. All right. So I'm looking forward to that. So with that being said, I imagine, which means to stand. All right. It's life. All right, I imagine we're finding Abadam, which means to rise and face the east. All right. All right. This is the Lord's prayer. It's like the Lord's prayer. This is the Lord's prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat
Shemayim. Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malach Wafka.
Taba'ah.
Watazak.
Hayah.
Aisha. Maratazak. Hawa.
Hayah.
Bashemayim. Nathanaw. Lakam. Call. Lawam. Wasalakinau. Kabawakinaw. Kabanakinaw. Kabawath, Yanawa, Wala'ah, Taba'ayanawa, Wasayanawan, Abal, Hashinawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wataparath, Wa'alalam, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. The power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Babaka Shai, Nathanaw, Hakak, La Para'ah, Kal Makalah, Lakal Marawa,
Lakat,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazari,
Hamatazari,
Lakat,
Lakat,
Lahaki,
Lahaki,
Hamathi,
Hamathium,
Lakat,
Hakat,
Arakawat,
Habakarath,
Hatama'ala,
Hatama'ala,
Lagarshin,
Lagarshin,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Wadaman.
Wadaman,
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power.
please give us the power
To heal all manner of sickness.
the power to heal all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
The power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to cleanse the leopards,
The power to raise the dead.
the power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean spirits.
power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanyan,
Ahariam,
Ahorim,
Ma'ayan,
Mayan,
Yaba'ah,
Raba'ah,
Azariah,
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 Ma'aim,
Mayan,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Asha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Waratazah,
Baratazah,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Ragalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Anawam,
Shemarka,
Shemark,
Hana,
Hana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Lalawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Sharamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tzazak,
Tazak,
Ayad,
Ayad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawayam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Lakaka,
Vayarak,
Wayarak,
Walayala,
Wala'ah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashemarka,
Yashamarka,
Korai,
Makarai,
Yashemar,
Yashamar,
Afapashka,
Afipash,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashemar,
Yashamar,
Taza'atka,
Taza'at,
Wabubaka,
Wabubaka,
Mayata,
Maita,
Wa'ai,
Wa'ai,
Awilam.
Awulam.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my
From
help?
which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
For this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al. Zamiyalaka.
Lamaka. Salaka.
My bad. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al. Damiyah.
Kamala.
Laka.
Laka.
All. Dakarash.
Shakarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Dashakwat.
Tashakwat.
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awabyaka.
Awabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Amaka.
Al Amaka.
Yarayumwa.
Yawyamyam.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha.
Waita.
Yatazawa.
Yatazawa.
Tazapawanyaka.
Tazawamaka.
Amarwa.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Makakidam.
Makakidam.
Magoya.
Magoy.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Shamya Sha'al.
Sham Yashal.
Iwada.
Iwadi.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawatazawa.
Nawatazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakat.
Lakad.
Awyaka.
Aoya.
Baryath.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarath.
Ahoya.
Ahoy.
Adawam.
Alawam.
Waya Shema Alayam.
Waya Shamalayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawawa.
Gari.
Agari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Wamalak.
Wamalak.
Halashah.
Halasha.
Amyashabya.
Hamashabi.
Tazawur.
Tazawar.
Gamashua.
Gamashawa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Haimam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Sarai.
Zarai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labani Lawat.
Salah.
Salat.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadi.
Kasiyah.
Kasiyah.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kabyabi.
Wanakol.
Walakal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Ashimadu.
Rashimadu.
Bayan.
Mayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Yaman.
Naman.
La Adama.
La Alama.
Shetamba.
Shawadam.
Nada.
Nada.
Ya'muwa.
Yamuwa.
Kaira.
Kara.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Manai.
Manai.
Karnasi Akamba.
Karnasi Kamba.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amara.
Amar.
Narasha.
Narasha.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Af.
Af.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shetamba.
Shatam.
Gogla.
Gogol.
Kwash.
Shakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawaka.
Lawarka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Labira.
Labayra.
Ya'ira.
Ira.
Wa.
Wa.
Kalaba.
Kalabat.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Harian.
Horin.
Khan.
Khan.
Lardatma.
Dawarta.
Vasirika.
Wasirika.
Basa.
Wabasa.
Pathka.
Patka.
Talaham,
Talaham,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Hanyaham,
Payaham,
Qualawan,
Qualawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Quashwa,
Kwakwasha,
Shaka,
Shaka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Labash,
Waya,
Waya,
Wahol,
Wahal,
Aidai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Kaparu,
Kapar,
Waya,
Waya,
Abadu,
Abad,
Waya,
Waya,
Aiwa,
Aiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Ata,
Shaka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labaka,
Yablabaka,
Al-Yawan,
Alewan,
Al,
Al,
Call,
Call,
Haratazah.
Haratazah.
Right, Messiah Christ. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And
peace,
be not still.
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
that thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden one.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them
from
off,
being a nation,
be the nation,
that the name of
that
Israel
the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
maybe be no more in remembrance.
So like, that's what. For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacle of Edom,
and the Israelites,
and the
of
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
of Moab,
and Garians,
and of Garians,
of Baal,
of Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre,
Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the shore also joined with them.
Ashore is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do it to them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Syria,
as unto Syria,
as to Jabin,
as unto Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished they endured.
which parents have endured.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
have become as dung for the earth.
Make them numbers like a rib,
Make them numbers like a rib,
and like Zeb,
and like Zeb.
yea,
Yea,
all the princes as Zabah,
as all the princes of Sabbath,
and as Zamunah,
and Zamun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
Let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
at the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
at the fire burn up the wood,
and as the flames set the mountains on
and
fire.
the flames at the mountains of fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy
and
storm.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with
that
shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them confounded. It's like let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame and perish,
let them be put to shame and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right.
You want me to do that one? You got it?
This one, yeah. Go ahead. Go out.
No, no. ISUPK power structure. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed is Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
name Yahweh Shai.
listen to us now,
Listen to us now.
right now.
Right now.
Send evils and
The
curses,
evils and curses,
punishment and destruction
punishment,
to
destruction
the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against
that
us.
speak against us.
As we hold up, slightly.
Yeah, that's right.
Thy prophets,
Thy prophets,
the teachers,
thy teachers,
the
the
princes,
princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
it's like
and
brothers
the school,
and the school.
send evils and curses,
The evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen.
and shake loose
Shake loose
the treasure of the rich of
the
Israel
treasure of the rich of
that
Israel
refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches
Force the riches
to enter into thy sanctuary.
into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
The evils and curses,
punishment and destruction
punishment and
to
destruction
all the Edomites
to all the Edomites
and their nations
and their nation
and their drug
and their
dealers,
drug
the
dealers,
court
the
system,
court system,
the prison
the
system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek, synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posse Comitatus,
Posse
the
Comitatus,
gay movement,
gay
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
the lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
works of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
NASA space program,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marine,
Wall Street.
Wall Street,
Open up the internet
open up the
and the
internet,
airways
and
and the cable access channels
cable access
and the
channels,
radio channels.
and the radio
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift
to
destruction
all the heathen
to all the
that
heathen
stand in our way
that stand in their way,
and try to stop us
try to stop
from broadcasting your word
broadcast your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues,
cause them to go to and fro
cause go to and fro
throughout the earth
throughout the
and
earth
consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief.
So I said again.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
Let the place shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it be known by all that it's the angel that have done it. Cause it be spread throughout the media, throughout the whole world. Cause it be shaken thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Star. Most honor in Christ. That's it for now. All right. Men of Israel. By Shabbat, I imagine. Barak, Yahweh, Yamata, sorry, for the sisters. All right, courtesy salute for the sisters. Men of Israel, by Shabbat, I imagine. Barak, Yahweh, Shemar, Latam, Bashim, Yahushai, Yamata, class dismissed. Shalom, Israel.